Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I am tired from the weekend. I actually, something I've always wanted was a pontoon boat. I bought myself a pontoon boat, and I got to thinking about it. And what I need to do, I've got an official sponsor of the Digital Asset Investor Hunting and Fishing Club, which is procoinnews.com. And I was thinking, what I would really like, if there is anybody out there listening to my voice who has one of those, because it's something that's a good thing to show at the beginning of all my videos is these price sites, like a Coin Paprika or a Live Coin Watch or one of those type things, or a Fiat Leak would be great. If any of those type of companies are interested in being the official sponsor of the Digital Asset Investor pontoon boat, we can actually do some videos and some things when I'm on the pontoon boat, and that'll be kind of funny. So anyway, I'm kind of joking, but then again, I'm kind of not joking. Now, speaking of sponsors, one of my sponsors is Link2, and these guys have they've got a deal going for Uphold today. Last day of Link2's Members Week. Use your Uphold wallet to invest in Uphold at a discounted price today and receive $1,000 USD back into your Uphold wallet. Investments must be made with an Uphold wallet by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time today. So I'll put a link to this at the very top of this description. My Uphold is one of my largest holdings on the platform personally. Now, I've said this for a long time. At some point, Wall Street and the big boys are going to start raising their hand and saying, hey, we've got custody now and we can hold crypto. Well, here's Fidelity. Fidelity is to support Ether custody and trading services. The $11.3 trillion asset manager is currently building out infrastructure according to the president of Fidelity Digital Assets, and that's from the Wall Street Journal. See the writing on the wall, folks? Then procoinnews.com, who is the official sponsor of the Digital Asset Investor channel, put this out, I think yesterday. AMTV says Pantera Capital and Novogratz profited millions on Luna sales right before the crash. And it's this guy, I saw part of the video. His name's Christopher Green, AMTV, and he was reading from an article basically saying that these guys were able to, says big guys win again. They were able to sell at the top. Now, I don't know anything about the details of it, so I've covered that. But then I also, yesterday or the day before, I was tweeting this. Because there was this. Do Kwon lost $60 billion worth of investor money. Afterwards, he made Luna 2.0 and people are buying it. And I said, is Mike Novogratz shorting Luna 2.0 the way he bragged about shorting XRP? Where's Novogratz warning people about Luna 2.0 the way he warned about XRP? I guess he completely understands Luna 2.0 like he did Luna 1. Still just doesn't understand XRP. I guess Mike took offense to that because he blocked me now. So, if you ever want to show me anything from Mike Novogratz, you're going to have to screenshot it. But the crazy part about Mike Novogratz is all I've ever done is shown his own words and said, look at this. Like I've shown video of him in his snake jacket. I mean, why block me? All I've ever done is shown his own words and asked questions about, I mean, these are legitimate questions. I mean, this guy ran out, oh, I was short XRP. I just don't understand XRP. I don't get that. But we know that he made tons of money on Luna. When did he sell? Did he sell at the top? I think those are legit questions that people should be asking. Now, Digital Perspectives, Brad Combs had a great clip of Rosie Rios. Rosie Rios, remember, is on Ripple's board of directors. If you look at your money, your actual dollars in your pocket, there's about a 75-80% chance that she is the actual signature on your dollars that are in your pocket. So check this out.
So now let's talk about how this impacts Web 3.0 and specifically blockchain technology. And I want to start by saying I am also on the board of Ripple, which is XRP, cryptocurrency. But I want to make something very, very clear. Blockchain is here to stay. The train has left the station. You're going to hear me quoted about that all the time. As far as I'm concerned, whether it's fractional real estate, whether it's art, whether it's NFTs, blockchain is not going away. And so the question is, how do we take advantage of this? So as I mentioned, I was nominated by the president in May of 2009, confirmed by the Senate that summer, and immediately moved my family from Silicon Valley to Washington, D.C., where I served as Treasury of the United States, overseeing all currency and coin operations. I was also senior advisor to the Secretary of the Treasury on all matters of community development, so job creation, access to capital, small business lending. And I want to start by saying I am also on the board of Ripple, which is XRP, cryptocurrency. And I want to start by saying I am also on the board of Ripple, which is XRP, cryptocurrency. And yes, it is my name on the lower left-hand side of U.S. money. So out of the approximately $2 trillion of U.S. currency in circulation worldwide, my name is approximately on 1.8 trillion. So I can honestly say that no one has made more money than I have.
1.8 trillion.
And I want to start by saying I am also on the board of Ripple, which is XRP.
All right. Great clip. Now, I also found another great clip. This is from the Link to Global conference that they did in Lisbon. Now, for those of you that don't know, Greg Kidd is a very significant figure in the whole Ripple saga. He was one of the first 10 guys at Ripple, okay? He was their one of their first regulatory people because he worked at the Federal Reserve in D.C., I think. But this guy's brilliant. He's a venture capitalist. He's got, I think, 4 Ivy League degrees. Let's see if I can name them. Yale, Harvard, Brown, and Stanford. How many people do you know with 4 Ivy League degrees? Not many. But in fact, anyway, I want you to hear this clip with Greg. He's talking about Gary Gensler here.
It's unlikely that it's going to come. Gary Gensler over at the SEC, he's like, he doesn't care what the Chinese or the Russians or the Europeans think about what's a security or not. He's made it very clear. If it's a security, we'll regulate it, which is the same philosophy as Tony Soprano. If you're on my turf, you're going to be paying me. Yeah. And, well, what's the extent of your turf? Whatever I say it is. That's just the way it works. And again, I'm not anti those organizations, but from a governance point of view, that's where you end up and get to. So, the fun thing right now, the tumult in Web 3.0, DeFi, is it's a free-for-all. And what we just know is UST melted down last week. Like I'm looking to figure out how to short USDT, right? Because I'm not sure they're good for it, right?
Ooh,
and I'm sure I can borrow at $1, sell it, and buy it back at 50 cents. Sounds like a good trade to me. So that kind of centralization doesn't work either. So, it's early innings on DeFi and Web 3.0, and I can't find those episodes that explain to me how credits work for Romulans and Clans. Everybody's buying those dilithium. So somebody figured this out, but Gene Roddenberry kicked off before he gave us this episode that explained how Star Trek works. That's up to us to figure out, and that's where we're putting our bets financially. And so that's the interesting thing. So we're I'm listening to what my 15-year-old daughter tells me. She's got more sense than any probably of us because she's in it to win it. And she's doing it, and we heard a little bit about that. And
I'm in it to win it too. I like that. That sounds like a thumbnail. Okay, so moving along, I want to show you. There's another clip. Joseph Loop. This guy is the most unbelievable person to me because he never stops running his mouth, even though he has to know that people. I mean, this guy must be somehow. He must have some kind of immunity or something is all I can figure out because he keeps talking. And right here, this is what's fascinating, folks. So you know what we've shown you about Ethereum. Everything around Ethereum is shady, disguised whales. This guy himself was bragging about how he can help to disguise large purchases of Ethereum in the ICO. We also know, and it's important to note, we also know from his own words that J.P. Morgan was there from the very beginning. Before the public mainnet launch of Ethereum, J.P. Morgan was there. That'll be significant in the next thing I'm going to show you. But think about this for a minute. So Ripple, who has been totally transparent, okay, gets sued by the SEC. In that lawsuit, Bill Hinman they're saying that Bill Hinman, it was just his personal opinion when he gave that Ethereum free pass speech back in June of 2018. That was just his personal opinion. And here you got Joseph Lubin, there's all kinds of shady things around Ethereum and what this guy's done that we've shown, his own words. The SEC doesn't do anything to him. Not only that, but he's in video right here referencing the Hinman speech that the SEC is now saying in court is his personal opinion, but he's referencing the speech and pointing to it saying, yes, they created this doctrine of sufficient decentralization. He's referring directly to the Hinman speech as to where the industry is going to go going forward and DAOs and all this. This is crazy. We are surrounded by deception and lies.
I do think we're in the early days of DAOs, but they're getting very significant. It's going to become absolutely necessary, in my opinion, to have decentralized governance for many projects if you want to be successful. The approach to regulatory issues, structures, complications is a really interesting one. The SEC a while ago came out with this doctrine of sufficient decentralization. And so if you can demonstrate that...
Remember when Bill Hinman said, we think Ethereum is sufficiently decentralized?
Or a project is really genuinely decentralized, then I think that's going to go a long way to defining a new kind of structure, a new kind of collective structure that needs to be seen differently and treated differently by regulators. So I do think...
And this guy plays word games like nobody I've ever seen. What he does is he chooses very specific wording, like creating a trustless... He wants to create a trustless economy and all of this. When the irony is usually the words he's using is the exact opposite of what the truth is. There are lies everywhere in this Ethereum thing. And but he'll use the word trustless foundation when he knows damn well that everything from the Ethereum ICO on is anything but trustless because they've hidden everything. To this day, nobody knows who those hidden, disguised whales are. And he helped disguise them. In his own words, he said it. And now now it's supposed to be trustless. We don't have to trust it. See? This is crazy. Now, let me show you what else is crazy. TAIG put this out today. JP Morgan, this is JP Morgan, February 9th of 2018, on the lead up to the Ethereum free pass speech. We note that the speed, cost, and liquidity characteristics of Ripple have made it the most appealing digital asset for financial institutions for application at scale. Ripple has already received acceptance within the financial community. And then going on, this is from their February 2018 report. They're talking about Ripple case study, efficient cross-border payments, and there's all kinds of things in here you can read. Ripple payments, Ripple Hyperledger. Then you go on, it says Ripple to create, see for example the discussion of this bank's effort to use Ripple to create more efficient cross-border payments. And then there's this, we look at a growing list of new blockchain-based systems, including Ripple, which claims to facilitate cross-border payments between global banks in seconds compared to days for traditional systems at lower cost. So JP Morgan, who was behind the scenes with Ethereum before they launched the public mainnet, according to Joseph Lubin, is writing this report just a few months before Ripple gets blocked out on XRP by the SEC, and Ethereum gets a free pass and gets let through the door. And here we sit all these years later, and that is still what the market is. while Ripple is wrapped up in a lawsuit. Do you smell anything that smells like my 16-year-old's dirty socks? Because it stinks a lot worse than that. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Tell your friends and family that JP Morgan thought a whole lot of what Ripple was doing back in 2018. And then just a few months later, the people with Ethereum who had been working with JP Morgan before the Ethereum public mainnet launch all of a sudden get a free pass from the SEC.